although it might mean a period of markets tracking sideways leading up to elections, as investors they sit on the sideline and wait to see which way the government will go and who will be in power and what that means for them. Realistically, over the long term, politics is largely just white noise when compared to investment fundamentals, and politics generally don't drive markets in the long term. One thing that can happen in the short term is consumer confidence can be knocked if politicians make extreme policies, such as raising taxation levels significantly, which would slow down economic growth and affect companies' earnings. But generally speaking, politicians in power tend to take the path of least resistance when it comes to policy setting, and that's to ensure they stay in power for a long time and remain popular with the voting public. Yeah, investors who are investing for the long term shouldn't make hasty buy and sell decisions based on politics. What's more important is being focused on fundamentals such as, is this investment I'm buying priced attractively enough to deliver me an adequate return for the amount of risk I'm willing to take? When you're not basing your investment decisions on these questions and rather worrying about political parties and what they're doing, then you're more just speculating. And I think it's important not to confuse investing and speculating, although there often is a time and place for both in portfolios. The potential for negative gearing being abolished is probably the one most spoken about. However, I don't believe it will have a significant long-term effect on property, as the real driver of poor housing affordability in Australia has for a long period of time been the lack of supply of new housing. And although it's now picking up, there's been a long period of undersupply to make up for. The other relevant policy change is proposed changes to superannuation. It may have a small effect, however people will find other ways to save for their retirement, so the net effect on asset markets is likely to be unremarkable over the medium term. Like I said before, rather than focusing on politics, people should be more focused on, is this investment I'm buying priced attractively enough to deliver me an adequate return for the amount of risk I'm willing to take? That's how you get rich slowly and surely, by filtering out all the white noise. Maroons by a landslide.